What's going on, guys? Welcome to e-Biker. We are here with the Ridstar Q20. I know you guys have all heard of it. It's the most popular one that's out there right now. Everybody's getting it. It's the lower end of the e-bike world, I guess. The more cheaper, but you can go a lot cheaper. You're going to get a lot less power. But I think the Q20 and some of the other ones arguably could be like the best value out there in e-bikes if you're trying to get into it. If you're coming in new to it like myself, you know, this is a great platform to start with because, you know, it's just an awesome little bike. You know, it doesn't look like a normal, mountain bike, but you can take these things anywhere. You can go up on curbs, you can go up into the parks, whatever, a lot more than, you know, like the gas pit bikes and stuff like that. So that's why I got mine. As you can see, it's still in pretty much stock configuration. Still has the white panel and all that. I'm going to be changing that. I got some things that are already on the way for it, some hookups that are going to change this bike and make it look good. As you can see, I already did the tires to the Ultraverse. If you're familiar with e-biking, you know that there's plenty of other tires that are out there that are going to be a lot better than these balloons of factory tires that come on it. They're barely got nubs on it. They feel terrible when I took the first ride. When I first got it assembled and everything, I didn't pump the tires up crazy tight. They were a little soft, and that may have contributed to the soft feeling, but they were just terrible, man. And I'm not trying to get caught out on the trails and pushing a 70-pound bike home because of a flat tire. And I did see one video actually where somebody got a flat on their rear tire and their brand new Ultraverse was all gouged up all along the side of the sidewall because, as you know, this is a fat tire, and when it gets soft, this is 70 pounds pushing down. So as it pushed out, it started scraping against the chain and the swing arm and all that, and got all damaged. So you don't want that happening. So I have, you know, some rescue kit of another tube, some tools to get, you know, change the tire, and a wrench, because they give you a multi-tool that comes with this, but that multi-tool is almost useless. It's not going to really do anything. And one of them is so-called 15 millimeter wrench to open that up, you know, to get the axles off. It's not going to do it. So I wouldn't even try. So I threw a wrench in there as well. This thing is pretty cool. I mean, it's going to hold, I mean, I was getting up to like 31, 32 miles an hour. It's not going to go any more than that. I know there's a lot of videos out there that are saying, oh, look, my Ridstar goes 40 miles an hour, 38 miles an hour. That's not the case. You need to get into your advanced settings and set your tire size. Is probably the biggest culprit, is that you have your tire size. Sometimes they come standard at 26. These readouts that are on this are pretty much universal. So they are on a multitude of different bikes. A lot of them that you find in that configuration are on the 26-inch tire. So you have to go into your advanced settings and look at your tire size. I believe it's S6 will be your tire size, and you want that to be at 23. If you got a 20x4 tire, 23 is going to be the most accurate. That's the measurement from the bottom of the tire on the ground to the very top of the tire is exactly 23 inches. So that's going to be your most accurate readout for this bike. And like I said, I was at about 31, 32 if you're on like a downhill slant, and I'm between like 190, 200 pounds, depending on what holiday just passed. And I'm able to get up there and scoot real nice. When I first got it, it was a little bit damaged. This was kind of wobbly and wavy. I had to bend it back. Good thing it's all made of Chinesium, so you can kind of just bang it back into place. But I can say this, I reached out to Ridstar. I got this from Walmart. Walmart had a really good deal. It was only like $7.50, and this is normally about $10.50, $1,100. But I reached out to them and let them know what was going on, and that, hey, you know, at first I couldn't find a key. Top tip, okay? There's going to be keys that come plugged in, right? They're going to be both the battery keys. And so I thought like it was going to be one ignition, one battery. You do get, you know, both keys. But both of them was the battery and wouldn't start it up. The ignition keys are inside the bag here. So the other ones are out in the box, but the ignition is actually inside this little bag here. So unzip this, go in there, that's where you're going to find your ignition. But in contacting them, I also let them know about how this was bent. And no problem at all. They responded back, yeah, we'll send you out a brand new one. So I got that one on the way. I bent this back, you know, fairly good enough. I don't do much pedaling on this, just because, you know, I'm still kind of playing around with the throttle, of which I'm going to be changing out. Let me show you. If you're not familiar, this has a half throttle, and it has this throttle rest. And this comes from the, well, I guess the mountain bike world, but I see it on motorcycles all the time. And this is on the throttle side, that when you have your throttle twisted back, you don't have to grab your fingers around it, that this little pad right here goes into your palm, and you can just hold the throttle like this and relax your hand. This is a half throttle. So while you have to turn your hand to twist this throttle, this is now stopping your hand from twisting around this axis. So it's really uncomfortable. I'm switching it out. That's going to be, yeah, gone. I may even do the handlebars. Not sure just yet. But one thing I did find, which is really cool, and you have to stay tuned for that video, is that I found matching saddlebags for this thing. Exact Ridstar, you know, the household name of Ridstar, exact same pattern and everything, exact same bag. And so I'm going to have some saddlebags there, because I got a lot of crap that I need to carry with me, and especially self-rescue stuff. A pump, which, well, no, that was another one of my upgrades that I did, was I got a little air pump stuck under there. I stuffed it under here, and it came with its own little Velcro, so I just went over top of some wires and grabbed into that. So it just lives under there. It's a tiny little pump, and in case I need it. So I figured if I have enough tools and stuff that I can at least change a tire, that would probably be the biggest issue that I'll encounter. Other than that I'm supposed to be fixing is getting an additional battery, because 20 miles just isn't enough, and I don't trust it. I don't want to be left out there pushing a bike home. So, or trying to pedal this thing, because it doesn't pedal all that great. It is a nice bike. I mean, it's tall. I'm 6'1", and I feel comfortable on it. I mean, I don't feel cramped at all, even when pedaling. The height on it is higher than most of my motorcycles, so it's not a tiny little bike. It's not for children. I mean, grown adults can fit on this thing. But yeah, we're gonna do some really cool stuff with it. I'm kind of up in the air about the headlight so far. I think I may switch that out to a full-out motorcycle headlight. As I mentioned, you know, in some of my other videos, that I come from the motorcycle world. I also have a motorcycle channel on YouTube. So I'm going to be treating this like a motorcycle, and I'm going to be getting motorcycle parts and motorcycle-minded upgrades and things like that. So maybe I can have this thing looking a little bit different than what you've normally seen on the web. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. Those are videos that are going to be coming up real soon. But just wanted to give you kind of an introductory of the factory version. And then, as you see, we're going to be going through and getting some different parts here and there. I'm learning as I go. The e-bike world is fairly new to me. Motorcycling is not, so I'm hoping some of those skills will transfer over, and we can have some really cool upgrades to this. In the process of me getting this, I have a son, 14-year-old son, that was really drooling over this thing too when I got it. So we went online and we got him one, but this time we went with another competitor, one that is kind of competing with these guys. It's called the Amyet. I know you probably, if you've heard of this, then you've heard of Amyet. So we got one of those coming, so stay tuned for a comparison video and a little bit of detailed information about that when that comes in. So anyways, guys, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe. This is a brand new channel. We're just getting off the ground. It's going to be huge, man. You want to make sure you subscribe and leave a comment so that you can prove that you were here from the beginning. This is going to be the biggest thing on YouTube. Me and Mr. Beast, we talked about it. I said, Beast, look it, you can have it right now. I'm not going to let my channel blow up too big. You have your time. I'll have mine later on. So listen, go ahead and hit that subscribe, but I'm cutting it off at 2 million subscribers, okay? That's it. I can't do any more than 2 million. Well, maybe 3 million. Okay, 3 million. So go ahead and hit that subscribe, but after 3 million, that's it, guys. That's it. So anyways, guys, see you on the next one.